Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about kindness. Now, before I get started, this is going to be a shorter video. So, yeah. Anyway, so I know this topic is kind of basic. On the surface level, it's basic. But when you really get deeper into this topic, it becomes way more important than you think. The reason why I want to talk about this is because when I started to get closer with God, I realized there was a lot of mean people in the world and just a lot of evil things in the world. And of course, I knew there were mean people before, but I started noticing things that I would have probably brushed off my shoulder, or I just started kind of putting myself in other people's shoes, because certain things were happening to me that I was like, oh, I wouldn't want someone to be in my position and be treated this way. And I think when we are just in the moment, people don't really think about being kind. And it really just depends on how you grow up. There's definitely super kind people in the world, people who just always have grown up being kind and loving to one another. But, as humans, we are pretty easily, we become angry, we can become unkind, we can judge people before we know their story. And, that's really important to know the story before you're mean or unkind to someone. Because even though we use the term, you never know what someone's going through, I don't think some people take it literally. Because truly, it's so easy to look at someone and be like, oh, well, they don't deserve this, or they did this to me, so obviously, I shouldn't be kind back to them. That's not true. Also, I don't know why my dog always has to make the most amount of noise when I'm recording. Anyway, that's not true. We really never know what someone's going through. And when certain things start happening to me with my walk with God, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not perfect. I've definitely been mean before, so therefore I should not be mean to anybody else, because I would not want them to be mean to me like that. How can I explain it best? If you wouldn't want what you're about to say or what you're about to do to someone to happen to you, don't do it. And especially since they could be having a bad day, or you could really trigger something sensitive, a sensitive topic for them. You never know someone's history, someone's past. And honestly, it reminds me of a scripture. The scripture is Ephesians 4:32. The scripture reads, "And be ye kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Christ." Okay, so basically what this is saying, since, God is kind to us and forgiving to us, we should be kind back. And even if you're not Christian, this can still apply to you, because no one's perfect, and, everyone deserves kindness, because most people really are, hurt and need love. You'll notice that love is just so much better than hate. You'll feel a lot better if you just spread love. And I have another scripture. This scripture is Galatians 5:22. "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, and faith." Now, I'm not going to get into the fruits of the Spirit, but all I'm saying is your spirit will thrive when you portray love and kindness to others. You'll feel so much better if you start doing kind gestures for other people and kind of get out of your own head when you focus on others and just focus on being a better person. And it's just really important to help others, because it's fulfilling to be kind. And honestly, I feel you reap what you sow. So when you're kind to others, maybe others will be kind to you too. Of course, not everyone will be kind. That's kind of the world we live in. But I think it is important to be kind to people, because I wish I could give some better examples, but this is why this video is short, because there's so many examples of unkindness and a lack of love in the world. We see it every day on social media. People just say comments to anybody. They don't know who they are. And of course, that content is being shared, but it's still mean. People still say mean comments online that they probably don't need to be saying. And, there's been times where people have been bullied off the internet and all that. And people can disagree, be like, oh, you shouldn't be on the internet if you don't have, if you get easily hurt or if you're sensitive. But I don't think that's really good, because, I don't think we were made to be unkind. And even if you're not Christian, I mean, I encourage everybody to have a relationship with God or try. And if you have any questions, you can comment down below. But I think it's still important. And I just wanted to make a quick little video, and like some things we can do to be kind. It's just, simply opening the door for someone, giving someone a smile, complimenting someone, or, just reaching out if you see someone's upset, or even better, trying to hold your tongue when you're about to say something mean and be like, do I really need to say that? Is that really fulfilling? Just simple things like that. That's pretty much it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and remember to be kind and to just try your best. Bye bye.